So for my last but not least tool and strategy that I want to use in my classroom, I chose Screencast-O-Matic. I chose Screencast because it's fast, it's convenient, and it's an easy tool to use for modeling. Basically what it does is what I'm doing right now. It records my screen. So whatever I see when I look at my computer, it will record and save so that I can post it and show all of you guys. Down at the bottom right corner, you can see a small image of myself so that you can see who's talking to you. There is a way to disable that. We'll talk about it later. But it's easy to use for modeling, and it's an easy way for students to get answers to their questions from a remote area. So if a student came to me and said, oh, Miss Cairns, I don't remember how to, or emailed me saying, I don't remember how to log on to Socrative to take my test. Well, I won't see that student until Monday morning when the test is probably due, so I can create a quick, easy screencast showing that student how to log in. It's also great for parents because then they can learn about the technology that their kids are using. I think that's a big thing. I know for myself, trying to get my parents to learn Facebook when they started making them was a disaster, and not living at home getting calls every 5 minutes. How do I do this? How do I do this? So for parents to definitely learn about the technology that their kids are using in school is a great tool. If I can make a quick screencast just like this one, showing a parent how to use something like accessing park practice tests, that's going to be great because now they can go home and they'll understand how to do it and be able to use those resources with their students to prepare for testing. Technology integration, it is integrating technology because the students can also create screencasts of what they've learned, and by watching the screencast they'll learn how to use these pieces of technology on their own. So they're not going to be so dependent on their teachers or their peers or their parents to help them use certain applications because they'll already know how, and if they don't, they can access a screencast from myself or their teacher, whoever, showing them how to use it. It's also great for flipping the classroom. If I wanted to assign students something to learn at home, I can make a screencast just like this of a PowerPoint, just like I'm doing now, with all the information the students are going to need to complete high order thinking activities so that when I see them in class, they already know the material, and I can start digging in to the activities that will cause them to critically think about the material, and then I can really see who understands and who doesn't. It's great for modeling. Like I said, I can show students how to sign up for things, how to do things. It's also good for parent involvement. Now the parents won't feel so intimidated by the technology that their kids are using. So how I plan to use it, everything. I can use Screencast to involve parents. I can use Screencast to assign projects to students. I can have students make me a screencast of their PowerPoints and of their presentations to show me everything that they've learned. If I want to know how to use a certain software that we might be talking about in class, I can have students make me screencasts on how to do that. I can use it for my e-boards. I can definitely post on there, hey, here's your homework assignment, here's what the worksheet looks like, or here's what the website looks like, here's what you're doing. And I can post that for my students to refer back to as well as parents. And the biggest idea I like about Screencast is that sometimes a lot of students are shy, they're quiet, they don't like getting in front of the classroom and doing presentations, they don't like standing in front and reading out papers and PowerPoint slides. So by using something like this, a student who might not feel comfortable doing that can put their PowerPoint on their computer, sit in their quiet, nice little room, and they can talk freely and then play it the next day or whenever it's due in class. And it's still them sharing what they learned, it's just them doing it in a way that they're more comfortable with. So how to use Screencast. You go to screencast-o-matic.com, so you can sign up for an account, or you can just download Screencast and then start recording. So what we're going to do is try it out once it comes up. Alright, so we're going to try out Screencast. Here I have the website. So before we even talk about how to do it, there is a free version of Screencast-O-Matic and there is a Pro version. The Pro version has a few more things that you can do on it than the free version. You can still make a screencast. It has to be shorter than 15 minutes. You can publish to YouTube. However, you don't get the editing tools and the screenshot tools, and basically if you're recording your screencast and you make a mistake and you want to take it out, you can't really do that with the free version. You're just going to have to either redo it or just keep on swimming, keep on pushing through. So those are the differences right here between the free version and the pro version. and you can check them out on your own if you still have questions between which one you want. My best suggestion when you're using Screencast would be to download and install the app. That's what I did. So when I go to my applications folder, I have Screencast. So when I go back in and click on Screencast-O-Matic, it pauses it for me. So I unfortunately cannot show you how to do the whole screencast. However, there are a lot of demos. I've also posted one below this. Welcome to Screencast-O-Matic. I also posted one below the video that you're going to watch right now. I posted one below it. Here right now is a little introduction to it. So I will post this below for you to find.